2015 Honda Accord. I'm doing the air filter, cabin filter, oil filter, wiper blades. I'm going to show you how to do some stuff. Let's go to the air filter first. It's right here. And there are these little spring clips that hold it on. You want to push these backwards like that. And then there's one on this side as well. Get that off. Now once those are off, we're going to kind of pull this airbox towards yourself, towards the outside of the vehicle, and then lift up and out. It's kind of an odd way to do it, but here's these tabs. You got to get those out, and once that's out, you can just grab your filter here and pull it out. Take note of the shape. It's kind of has like a little triangle on the left corner, and when you put it back in, that's how it goes in. That's my old one. Here's my new one. This is a micro guard. Here's my part number. I'm going to put links in the description to a new air filter on Amazon. So they look like this. When you put it in the same way the old one came out, with the little triangle part. Just sticking straight up like that. Perfect. Now when we put this in, we're going to just dip the tabs in. Make sure those spring clips are out of your way. So just get these lined up, and then you're going to kind of push this. You're going to kind of dive it forward to get those tabs in. And then once those are in, the back end will lay flat, and then you could just put these clips on like this. All right. Just like that. And then be careful not to mess with the air boot, the air intake boot too much. Alright, so cabin filter, open this, come over here. You're going to push this downwards like that, and then move it out of the way. It'll just kind of push off, and you're going to squeeze the both sides of the glove box and then lower it at the same time like that. Use two hands. I got one hand on my camera, so that's why I was using one hand. But then here's the access door to the cabin filter. You want to push this tab right here and then move it forward, and then do the same for the other side. It's like a little thin little plastic locking tab. You just push it down and you can pull this off. Here's your cabin filter. Take note, it says airflow and there's an arrow pointing down. Your new filter will probably say that, or it'll just have an arrow pointing up. If your arrow points up, then put the filter in with the arrow pointing up. But if it says airflow with an arrow pointing down, then you put it in with the arrows pointing down. Here's my new filter, MicroGuard 3047. Here's my filter, says airflow with the arrow pointing down. So we will put this in with it pointing down. That's the direction of like the air with the motor and everything. So as you can see, this one doesn't fit like that. It's supposed to fit in there perfect, so I had to rotate it like that and put it in, and then it went into place. And I'll put my access door back on. Just push that into place like that. All right, no problem. And then we're gonna just push the glove box. You can just push it straight up, and those will go back to where they need to go. And then the little lowering shock, you can hook that back up, and then just test your glove box out, make sure it's still working fine. Alright, cool, that's good. Now let's move to the wipers. Here's your wiper sizes. I'll put links in Amazon for all the wipers and cabin filter and filters, everything. So basically what you want to do is, on this one, there's a little plastic tab. You want to push it up and then move this wiper downwards towards the engine. That little tab is a lock, and then once you unlock it, you can kind of wiggle it and push down, wiggle it and push down. Be patient, take your time, and then it'll pop off. Sometimes they're stubborn because they've been on there so long and they get brittle and like it gets hard to get off. But yeah, a lot of them just have that little tab to remove. Here's my new one. Now this has like a different type of lock. It's in the front, so you just squeeze that and then push it forward. Bring this over here, and then you just hook it on. Basically, take the wiper and then pull it into the hook. It'll do like a lock a little bit, and then you're gonna push this down to lock it in place like that. That's with the Bosch wiper blades. A lot of wiper blades are the same. And then we'll just do the driver's side, same procedure. So once you got your wipers done, let's go down to the oil and oil filter. Here's the engine oil, this drain plug, and then your filter is right here. So you could try to use your hand and unscrew this. Sometimes people put them on really tight, so you got to use a tool. Here's a tool I like to use. You just kind of put it on, and then you use the ratchet, the leverage of the ratchet to grab onto that, and it'll grab it really tight and spin it. And then you can use your hand to do the rest. All right, go ahead and get this off, just like that. And that's a Honda filter. The one I'm using is a MicroGuard aftermarket. There's my part number. I'll put links in the descriptions for a Honda one or an aftermarket one, whatever you want to use. I always recommend going either with the Honda one or like a high-end filter. These MicroGuards aren't too high-end. They're more like an economy oil filter, but they're fine. Clean the base of the oil filter where it mounts, so there's no debris that's going to cause a leak. And then we'll just screw this on and screw that tight. And then 17 millimeter for your oil drain plug. You get it loose, and then you just take it out here. Oil will drain out. Let it drain as much as possible. And then you're gonna need a new oil drain plug gasket if you can get one. If you can't, just reuse it. But if you can get one, like on Amazon or something, I'll try to link it, then replace it to prevent some leaks. I think it's only like 15 foot-pounds of torque on these drain plugs. I'll put it in the comments or descriptions. And then last but not least, it's the oil, 0W20. Let's go ahead and get your oil. And check the description box or the comments for the exact quantity. I'll put a link to some on Amazon as well. So then when you fill your oil up, start your car, check the oil level. It's supposed to be right under that second dot or right at it. And that's how you do your oil. There's your oil stick right there. And that's it, guys. So hopefully this video helped you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to tell you about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot, you can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a Guillermo Auto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in Guillermo Auto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.